sometimes we have those moments when we say things and then we end up jinxing ourselves and the thing we just said really happened to us, and you just gotta deal with it, and it is what it is. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I apologize for my hair. I just took it out of the towel because I took a shower. Anyway, so it's still wet, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. But anyway, I'm so excited to be back. I have been gone for 2 weeks. I have been taking a break. I've just been focusing on my knitting, hanging out with my dog Humphrey, and just focusing on my life. So I am very excited to be back here making YouTube videos for you guys, and I'm going to do a story time for you guys. Yes, another story time. I know I'm doing a lot of story times lately. I have a huge list of story times that I need to get finished and out of the way, and I'm really excited to tell you guys them. So I have a story today about the time my friend had cut her finger at work, and this is a story about how my friend was trying to prank me, pretending she had cut her finger, but then she ended up really cutting her finger. It wasn't like a really bad cut where she had to go to the hospital. It was just a tiny cut. So this is a story just to let you guys know, sometimes if you try to prank other people and then you pretend you cut yourself, you end up sometimes really cutting yourself in the end. So please be careful and make sure you be careful of how you prank people. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And because I won't be using names for safety purposes, I'm going to give my friend a name and call her Cut because she cut her finger. So this all started about 4 years ago. I was working at my old job that I had at the time. I was working at a coffee shop. For those who don't know what I used to do for the job I had for my last job, I used to work as a floater at a local coffee shop. So I was working one day, and I was working in the kitchen washing dishes, and my friend comes in. We're gonna call her Cut, C-U-T, because she cut her finger. And so she walks in with a broken big mason jar, and it is a Bloody Mary jar. So this coffee shop I used to work at was also a bar. I'm just clarifying that as well. For those who don't know, no, I used to work at a coffee shop combined bar. And so she brought in this broken Bloody Mary mason jar, and it had like a couple big chunks broken out of it, and she was gonna go rinse it off in the sink. So I let her go to the other side of the sink because we had a 3-compartment sink in the coffee shop I worked at. And so I let her borrow the thing so she can rinse off the Bloody Mary jar before she threw it away. So I tell Cut, C-U-T, please be careful, don't cut yourself. And then all of a sudden she goes, ah! So I suddenly start to worry, and I look around and I ask her, are you okay? And she goes,
yeah, I'm fine. I was just messing with you.
She starts laughing a little bit, and I start laughing a little bit. So then all of a sudden, as she's rinsing off the Bloody Mary jar, she accidentally puts like a little bit of the broken end towards her finger and cuts her finger. And this time, I couldn't really tell if she was pranking me again or if she really cut her finger. So this time I decided to ask, are you okay? And then Cut said, yeah, I'm fine. This time I really cut my finger a little bit. I'm like, are you okay? She goes, yeah, it's fine. It's just a small cut and blah, 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 blah. So she grabs a paper towel, puts it around her finger, and then goes to the back where we have an employee bathroom, and she goes and grabs the first aid kit and then washes off a Band-Aid and grabs like a little tube thing, like part of a glove thing. I don't know what it's called. It's one of those things you have to put on your finger when you get a cut at work. And so she goes into the back, puts a Band-Aid on her finger, and grabs a little tube thing for her finger so then her finger doesn't her Band-Aid doesn't touch the food while she's working. So if you work in the food industry, I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. You have to wear these tubes. They're kind of looks like it's part of a rubber glove, the finger of a rubber glove, and you have to put it on when you put a Band-Aid on so you don't touch the food with your Band-Aid. And so she puts that on, and she's like, I just completely jinxed myself. I can't believe I cut my finger when I pranked
pranked you after I pranked you, blah, 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 blah.
So then I start to tell my friend the story about how Gabby wanted a treat and I accidentally knocked over the dry dog food bowl. If you didn't see that full story, I will link that one down below. That one's pretty funny. So I start to tell her that story, and then she starts laughing, and it makes her feel so much better about what she did to her finger. And so I told her everybody jinx themselves sometimes. It all happens. So we all go through it and blah, 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 blah. So we both start laughing, and then we both continue doing what we're doing at work. And she's either like going back and forth, picking up dishes, and then I'm washing dishes, and then we just continue to work and decide to focus on work, especially, and laugh about the mistake she had made, because it made us both laugh because we thought it was kind of funny that it happened. Well, not the fact that she cut her finger, but the fact that she actually jinxed herself and stuff. So it happens. So the moral of the story is we all jinx ourselves sometimes. Like, we'll say something, we'll do something to prank people, or like not fall for something, and we end up actually either falling for it or end up like cutting ourselves. But you should be careful when you're jinxing yourself. Sometimes like you pretend to like cut yourself, pretend to burn yourself, because you actually can and will cut or burn yourself. So please always just be careful when you're jinxing yourself. Keep that in mind. So that was a story about how my friend cut her finger at work. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I hope this video taught you how to be careful when you pretend to cut yourself, because you may either cut yourself for real later on, or cut yourself by accident for real. So you may either cut yourself for real. So just please be careful when you do that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.
Sometimes we have those moments when we jinx ourselves and try to prank our friends, and then we end up really making the mistake that we were trying to joke our friends about. I don't like this intro.